I mean, it's all about winning at this point. Going into my 13th season, you're seeing all these guys just compete. You got to weigh out the opportunity of winning a championship kind of more, you know, especially with the career I had. I've been fortunate. The ultimate goal is always to compete for a championship.
Nice move inside, ball stolen. DeRozan has it. Here he comes. Slam! Dunk! Wow! What a play by DeRozan. What a game! What a tournament for this USC basketball team.
You just got to be ready and stay positive going into workouts and really prepare for that for June 25th. With that, you know, that's going to be a life-changing experience. And just ready to prepare, play against every wing player.
And I like the aggressiveness, likes to get himself to the rim, needs to improve his shooting touch and his overall ball handling decision-making on the perimeter. But his upside, again, 5 years down the line, could be as good as anybody in this draft. I say the best athlete in this year's draft, DeMar DeRozan.
With the 9th pick in the 2009 NBA draft, the Toronto Raptors select DeMar DeRozan from the University of Southern California.
Shot clock now going to work is right. Right sends it to DeRozan. Dribble drive. And the slam over Brad Miller. Kid Dynamite. That's what I'm talking about. 14 points in the paint, Jack.
The hard work that I put in last summer definitely paid off, and you know that's what I was striving for. I just had a chip on my shoulder. You know, I just want to come out and prove a lot of stuff. You know, especially I could be one of the top players in this league, and you know, just keep getting better.
Confidence, putting in the work daily, you know, understanding the game. You know, I think all the aspects come together. Everything is a challenge, and you know, if you up for challenges, then it should be nothing. You know, that's how I look at everything, and that's how I approach everything.
You know, I'm excited to be here. Great opportunity for myself, for this team to grow. You know, given the keys, I think you know I can drive this car to a playoff team and make the expectation for our team to be better.
Not only do we want him, but he wants to be here, and that's important to me, and that's important to this organization. We feel by no means has he reached his ceiling. Upside is a commodity in this business, and we definitely think that this was the wise investment.
Here's Jose, 3 seconds. Gives it to DeRozan. DeRozan's fading. What a tough shot, and it goes! DeMar DeRozan wins it! The Toronto Raptors finally get it to go!
So I never got deterred by when things wasn't going my way, our way as a team. You know, I just continue to work hard, continue to stay focused, and you know, I understood if I kept putting work in, you know, the tides would turn, and you know, that's what I did.
No Lowry. Fouled out. DeRozan drives by Drummond and then throws down the vicious slam. That's what I'm talking about. He had Drummond in space. That's why I said take him. Posterization in.
We played a heck of a 7-game series. We learned a lot from the position that we was in, you know, especially with us being the main focal point on the team, you know, starting and everything. So, you know, we definitely took a lot from it. It's definitely something we can learn from. This is probably the most serious injury I had ever, you know, honestly. And it's more just frustrating than anything, you know, because I always want to be out there every single night with my teammates. You know, I was like, as long as I could get up and, you know, walk off, you know, I was cool.
9 on this shot clock. Amir sets the screen. DeRozan behind the back. Momentarily lost it, gathers, shot, makes it! 95-93.
We lost in Game 7. That definitely kind of hurt. To sit around and watch and go through a whole summer to really, you know, prepare and get ready for this moment again. You know, can't do nothing but, you know, make us hungrier, and that's where we at now. You know, we had a lot of great positives during the regular season. You know, we really can't forget all about the positives that we did and understand, you know, going into the summer, whatever may happen, we got to remember this feeling and understand what it feels like to be here and not be in this position again.
While leading the Raptors in scoring during a stretch of 10 consecutive games in a franchise record 11-game win streak. January's Eastern Conference Co-Players of the Month, DeMar DeRozan. DeRozan throws down a vicious, nasty slam. Right over Gobert, and the Raptors lead by 1.
Biombo with the board. It's over. The Raptors survive. Toronto wins its first playoff series since 2001. They take out the Pacers in 7 games.
I think we just understood what was at stake, you know, and more so just be home, relax relax with the family, you know, and just clear our minds. You put everything, you sacrifice so much when they get taken away from you. It's hurtful. You work so hard to climb your way up, but that's a challenge, you know, we all accept, and we looking forward to it. But, you know, as of right now, you know, it sucks.
The Toronto Raptors, a big part of their puzzle, getting DeMar DeRozan back there on a max contract, and they have done so, agreeing with DeRozan in a deal worth about $139 million over the next 5 years.
Love on the season, the third leading scorer for the Cavaliers, 21 points. DeMar DeRozan has 6 points. And DeMar DeRozan with 10,000 points now after that last bucket.
Your thoughts on being the all-time leading scorer?
It's great. Would have been a lot better. You know, we got the win. But, you know, to accomplish something like that, to be first in franchise history, it's definitely an honor. You know, I'll probably feel a little bit more better about it once we get a win, but definitely awesome.
Got to sacrifice your body. DeRozan sees an opening, drives it, throws it down. DeMar DeRozan with the slam.
DeRozan sees him, throws it down. What a vicious slam!
And Toronto has won. They advance, winning on the road in the Game 6 for the first time with an incredible comeback by Milwaukee, a collapse by the Raptors, and then a comeback to win it by 3.
We got one of the greatest players of all time. Let this sink in and understand we got to come back extremely better, individual and team-wise. It's something that we got great experience with, playing these guys 2 years in a row, and we just got to figure it out.
With 52 points now, a new Raptors franchise record. You're getting chance of MVP from the crowd as well.
Our fans are everything. They're the reason why we got this streak going. The energy in here is unbelievable, and you see it every single night we come in here and play.
DeMar DeRozan, 6 to go, got all the way to the bucket. Dominant dynamite! Detonates on Detroit! He just took that ball from the opposite foul line.
We got a bench that go out there and can win the game for us as well. So any given night, whether if it's a closeout game or game one, you know, I think we're just capable of showing so many different elements on how to win a game that we didn't have last year.
Making it to the Eastern Conference Final, going 6 games to last year against Sweatt, you know, was our opportunity that us climbing the mountain knocked us down. We had to rebuild and understand. We get back there, how do we get past that? So definitely an obstacle.
Definitely hard on ourselves. You know, we couldn't get it done. We had opportunities after opportunities after opportunity. We couldn't pull off that big challenge you want to face up against, going against a guy like that. We just couldn't get it done this time around.
It's interesting. I mean, DeMar's a really great offensive player, although in modern NBA, you want guys that can play defense, you want guys that can shoot the three. DeMar can't do either. He's a great piece. He's a nice addition. I think it remains to be seen how that's going to fit in San Antonio and what it means for them.
I was really stuck. Couldn't think for a second because it just didn't feel real. I didn't have no indication. If I knew that, I wouldn't have reacted the way I did. You know, I would have been prepared for it. But it caught me completely off guard.
That was always the next part of my game I really wanted to elevate. You know, I know I could score. I want to be that player that could score at a high level, but also make his teammates and put trust in them at a high level as well. And, you know, it's fun. They make the game fun. Just go out there and have fun. My teammates embraced me to go out there and have fun. It was a great game. My teammates always find openness for me to find them, and I give them the courage every single time I pass the ball for them to shoot it. They knock it down. They make me look good, but all the credit go to them for sure.
Rudy Gay with an offensive rebound. DeRozan spins, 360. Oh, hit him with the sauce, DeMar.
But look at this spin by DeMar DeRozan. How does he even get that off?
The San Antonio Spurs live to see another game. They force a game 7 behind 26 from Aldridge. Jokic with 43 sets a Nuggets franchise record.
It was a more aggressive second half. You know, not settling so much for jump shots. You know, I think that's what killed us. You know, we couldn't make a shot. That kind of hurt us. But we fought the fight that we had the second half. You know, I think we have a better chance of winning.
The Raptors are a better team without him. That trade was a good trade. While I appreciate his feelings and having talked with him and having been with the Raptors at some of their successes and some of their failures, we can honestly look at him and say, by trading you, they got better.
Yeah, Kawhi's better.
You see Patty try to contest that shot from behind, just swiped it over the top.
Oh, my goodness! DeMar DeRozan with a vicious slam.
Oh, no! I'm in disbelief here.
You got to come in at halftime and understand starting that third quarter, you got to treat the game like it's 0-0. You can't get relaxed because you know they're going to come out blazing. At that point when the team is down, you have nothing to lose. Team's going to come out and just let it all hang out.
With 5, DeRozan, 2, DeRozan hits it! Oh, mama! 0.5 remaining, DeMar DeRozan knocks it down!
We never laid down. The amount of obstacles we had to go through playing. We never gave up. When our backs was against the wall, we always continuously found a way to try to fight. Give credit to all those guys, especially young guys, who went out there and just fought.
I mean, it's all about winning at this point. Going into my 13th season, you're seeing all these guys just compete. You got to weigh out the opportunity of winning a championship kind of more, you know, especially with the career I had. I've been fortunate. The ultimate goal is always to compete for a championship.
The Chicago Bulls finalizing an agreement with 4-time All-Star DeMar DeRozan on a 3-year, $85 million contract. Now, DeRozan averaged just over 21.5 points per game this past season with the Spurs.
We have a load of potential. I'm so excited just to get started with training camp tomorrow, to put this whole thing together. It's all on us. It's all about what we put in every single day, how much we really want it. You know, as long as we keep that mentality, come April, we'll see where we at.
DeRozan to win it! DeRozan, pump fake for the win. Got it again! At the buzzer!
We're selling, the goal is championship. You know, this is an opportunity we can take advantage of. We understand what's at stakes. We're going to go out there and compete every single night. We ain't going to cut ourselves short. We feel like we can play with anybody, and the goal is compete for a championship.
Participating, playing with Zach LaVine, and to be a starter again. It's awesome. I try to be the person to live in the moment and just keep going, whether if it's good or bad, and not let nothing get me down or get me too high, and just keep going.
The ball out of his hands.
DeRozan fires for the lead. Compton's finest does it again. Oh my goodness.
DeMar DeRozan is the real deal.
DeMar DeRozan, no, he's not going to win the MVP this year. Obviously, he's in the conversation. Look at the life he's infused into the Bulls and the way he's playing at that kind of MJ level.
DeMar DeRozan is doing this in the house that MJ built. No one can be definitively placed ahead of DeMar DeRozan for league MVP honors. He is doing his thing.
Looking for DeRozan in the post. He's got it. And he's got 50.
Game time. Game, set, match.
A 50-piece to put it away in the month of March for DeMar DeRozan.
The Bulls, they were one of the best teams in the NBA prior to the All-Star break. They led the league in field goal percentage and had the 4th best offense. But it's been a rough go since the break. They're just 7-12, and their offense, it has plummeted to 26th.
They're not going to win a first-round series. Zach LaVine is hurt with his knee. Lonzo Ball is hurt. Okay, Alex Caruso got a back injury. It's over. You had a nice regular season, and it's unfortunate because it's totally injury-related.
There's so much you can learn from that experience, especially going against the defending champs. It's a lot you can learn from it. You know, it sucks. It always sucks to lose a series, but, you know, it's definitely a great learning tool for a lot of us, and especially us as a team.
Next field goal puts him over 20,000 points. To do it, he got it!
Oh, to marvelous DeRozan.
He becomes the 50th player in NBA history to reach 20,000 points.
A 6-time All-Star from the Chicago Bulls, who is an undisputed master of the mid-range, DeMar DeRozan.
DeRozan has it, guarded by Barrett. 4 seconds to go. DeRozan against Grimes. Puts up the jumper. It's good! And a foul with 0.4 of a second remaining. And the Bulls go up by 1.
For the most part, just figuring out what dynamics fit whatever it is that we need to be to take that next step. Granted, a hell of a defensive team, so just finding out what little more we can add and put with this thing that we do have to be better.
DeMar DeRozan is playing differently. The Bulls are a top 5 team in passes when they were like 21st before Zach went out. You can't look at all these indicators and say, oh, they're going to be fine. He's going to just fit in.
To know I could walk on my feet, I'm thankful, I'm grateful for those moments and from there on out, I just try to push forward. When it's time to come to work or step on this basketball court, I just appreciate the opportunity to be able to still play more than anything.